Solo camping for two has actually been extremely informative. I have honestly learned a good amount at this point, and I honestly thought you'd put the heavier shit at the bottom of the backpack, so the hips can, put a little bit more effort into carrying the heavy shit. No, here on solo camp, Geen teaches Shizuka that no, actually you put the heavier, I'm guessing maybe a little bit heavier shit at the top. And so then that way your center of gravity can do most of the work, like a pendulum. So yeah, I was actually like floored of how much I'm actually learning. It's like another learning curve to like Ruby Rocks or Dr. Stone. This summer has just been full of just chock full of learning and experimenting and finding out new stuff, new gems, new ways to do things, new ideas. But yeah, solo camping for two has just been a joy, especially the relationship between Gin and Shizuka has just been such a wholesome thing to see. And this is like a different type of age gap anime relationship when Gin is like 33, 34, Shizuka is like 20, 21. It's not the same as having an age gap if she's like 14 and the guy's like 18, 19, 20. You know what I'm saying? She's 14, she's pretty much 11, 12, or 12, 13, 14 years old. There's not much of a difference there. But Shizuko's already like 20, 21. There's already like at least 2, 3 years apart from being like a 17-year-old. So here, I just feel like this relationship is way more wholesome. It makes way more sense. And it's not so controversial when it comes to the age gap. Of course, if you go back to the past, Shizuko was like 11, like kindergarten. He would have been in high school. But yeah, other than all of that, the relationship aspect, this has been like a really great. See, look, so you can control your center of gravity. He's explaining it. You guys are reading the subs. There's a tendency to lean forward while walking with a backpack. Packing heavy items on top makes it easier to control your center of gravity. So this is like another Bill Nye the Science Guy episode right here. There's a tendency to lean forward while walking with a backpack. So here, guys, I honestly thought I was doing shit right. Naturally, lateral balance is important too. Try setting your backpack down. Yours is clearly leaning to one side. So here he's giving pointers. And honestly, I learned, like I said, I'm learning a lot. So yeah, definitely watch Solo Camping for 2. It's just been such a joy. I have been learning so much. One thing leads to another, and like I said, the relationship between them is just such a great. See, look, you can see the line. Mountain climbing packs are large, so if you pack without thinking, it's easy to end up with an unbalanced pack. So boom, there you have it, guys. If you guys didn't learn anything from this quick 3-minute video that I'm making, you will learn a lot within this anime solo camping. There's a lot of like a red pill stuff when it comes to relationships and everything in between. Honestly, guys, go watch it.